Hi everyone, welcome to Advice to Think Twice. This is Monica and I'm doing our week ahead readings. As always, these are general, so just take what resonates. Be sure to watch all your signs, keep an open mind. They're also timeless, so whenever you feel drawn to watch the video, that's when you should watch it because there's a message there for you. So trust your intuition. I'm running specials, Valentine's Day specials for the month of February, so and I left them open, so whether you have a love related question or it's something else that you want to look at, you can use that special, and that is in the description box below. I'm all caught up on readings, so on personal readings, so now would be a great time to get a reading because I can get it to you sooner rather than later. I'm using the Tarot Grand Luxe for you with the Alice in Wonderland Oracle. And did I say it's going to be for the fire signs? It's going to be for the fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sag. The timestamps will be below. All right. I think I said everything I wanted to say. I want to get to the readings as soon as I can, as fast as I can, but then at the same time, how are you going to know of anything that I'm doing if I don't tell you guys? So I kind of have to make these announcements, but like I say, I try to make them, go through them as quickly as I can, so you have the information, and then we can get to the reading. Oh, I'm also going to do like a Valentine's type read for all the signs. I think I'm going to do like a pick a card reading to do with like who's your Valentine. So stay tuned for that as well. All right. Sheesh, all that out. Let's look at Aries. What is Aries dealing with in the week ahead? What flipped? Some flipped. I know it did. It's all flipped. Aries, what are you dealing with? Come on, come on. Where is it? I know it flipped. I saw it. I saw it flipped, I swear. What is Aries dealing with? See, now it's personal. I have to get it. What is Aries dealing with? I know maybe I lost my mind. I don't know. I saw something flip. Like properly flip. Anyway, it'll come out. What is Aries dealing with in the week ahead? What does Aries need to know about the week ahead? What's coming up? What? Told you it flipped. 3 of Swords. It's not the best energy. A little bit of disappointment, sorrow, distance, longing, breakup, or just not getting your way with something or missing someone. Let's see. What is Aries dealing with in the week ahead? What they need to know. Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Bottom of the deck. Bottom of the deck. All right. Death card. Hey, your energy is taking over. We're doing things completely randomly, but okay, we're going with it. Death card at the bottom of the deck. Situation, the Ace of Swords, the challenge, justice, outcome, King of Coins. I almost said King of Swords. What is happening? All right, bottom of the deck, Death card. There has been a separation or breakup, an ending, the end of a contract, the end of a commitment. It's a big ending. However, current situation, the Ace of Swords. This could be some sort of official communication. This could be the severing of ties. This could be working out the legal aspects. The challenge with the Justice card. I feel like this isn't something you want to do, but you feel like you have to take a stand with the Justice card here. Also, it could be a situation where you don't want to, but you have to take someone to court. And in the outcome, we have the King of Coins, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. This could be something to do with your finances. You have to take someone to court because they need to pay you something back, or you have to take them to court to get money or property or assets or whatever back to you. Yeah, that's what I'm seeing. I'm seeing a legal situation mostly here. Whether it's to do with divorce, whether it's to do with something that went wrong, to do with your money, to do with a work situation. And by taking them to court or taking legal action, you're getting back what you deserve. Let's get more clarity here for Aries for the week ahead. With the Ace of Swords, we have the King of Cups. With the Justice card, we have the Ten of Coins. With the King of Coins, we have the Fool and the Six of Wands. Yeah, there is definitely some sort of a legal victory here. For some of you, this could also be to do with an inheritance, because we have the Death card, we have the Justice card with the Ten of Coins as well. What's under there? The Nine of Swords. This is an ending that you know needs to happen. Two Wands, but you've been dreading and avoiding for as long as you possibly could. This is something where I don't want to do this, but I know it's the right thing to do. I don't want to do this, but I have to do this because it's what is fair, right, legal, you know what I mean? This may involve a water sign, a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. It may involve someone's business, someone's reputation, or maybe going on in a romantic situation. The Justice card with the Ten of Coins. It's definitely some sort of a financial contract, financial commitment. It involves money, it involves inheritance, it involves assets, property, status, your pension, I hear. I also feel like this is someone who is a smooth talker. Someone talked you out of something that was yours. Money, assets, property. Or talked you into giving them something under false pretenses. Or it could be someone who has a bit of a drinking problem and you don't want to, but you understand that you have to cut ties with them in order for them to rock bottom and get help. For some of you, that's what's going on. Now, you do what you don't want to do, but it's the right thing to do. Do you know what I mean? And you can release this burden, you can get your compensation, you get what you deserve back from the situation, you can put it behind you with the Fool. The Six of Wands definitely confirms there is a victory here for you. You're getting your money back, you're getting your property back. Or you get this person cut out and cut off so they don't still have access to your money, they don't still have access to your name, your status, they can't use your reputation to their advantage. Okay? And while, again, you didn't want to have to do this, you did not want to have to do this. But once you do it, because it is the right thing to do, it's the burden is lifted. You can finally be done with this. Put it behind you completely and walk away and never have to deal with this again. Okay, so wherever the situation is happening, if it's impacting, whatever it's impacting, but I feel like for a lot of you, it will be your money directly, or status, reputation, your livelihood. If it's a romantic situation, it's again someone taking advantage of you, taking advantage of your money, taking advantage of your status. Bit of a gold digger energy here. And again, you didn't want to have to do this. But you understand that this person is never going to do right by you. This person is never going to stop. Or this person needs to be stopped. Or if it's a case of you've been trying to help this person, you understand that you're just enabling them. And it's not fair to you, it's not fair to them. And you're cutting ties with the situation. Because you understand that you can't help this person. But you also don't want to go down with them also. And you understand that that's what's going to happen if you keep going. Okay, so I'm seeing the Poison card in my mind. This person has become a poison in your life as well. And again, you don't want to have to do it, but you understand it's what needs to happen. It's what's fair. Mortality, yeah. Life is brief, bright, beautiful, and yours to live. Number 42. You're restoring balance by cutting someone out. You're restoring balance for yourself, your money, your health, your reputation, your emotions, by cutting something, ending something with the mortality energy, because it needs to end. It has been nothing but dead weight for you. And like I say, it is, if it's not been impacting your money to begin with, it's started to impact your money, your livelihood, your stability, your health. It needs to go. It's just what it is. It needs to go. And I feel like you're finally accepting that, because you've known that for a while, but you've been trying to figure out ways around it, or so that it didn't have to get here. But unfortunately, this is what needs to happen. And I feel like you're accepting that, you're doing what needs to happen, and you're restoring this balance. You're removing this toxicity from your life. And as soon as you take the first steps with this process, the legal process or whatever this is, to make this right, to correct this, or to cut this out, that moment, already you feel different. Already you feel like the burden is lifted. And that will also be your confirmation that yes, you're doing the right thing here. What else for Aries? Investigate, look closely, ask questions, think before acting. This is what you've been doing with the number 7. I also feel like this is where you've been trying to help someone, but you've just been enabling them, and I feel like you're coming to that conclusion. You're accepting it. Clock time. It's time to go. Number 14. It's time for change. Time, pressure, and a rush. It's time for change. It's time for this to end. It's been time for it to end for quite some time with the Death card there. It's been time to end for quite some time. It's been a dead end situation for quite some time. It's been dead weight for quite some time. Curiouser and curiouser, discovery, inquiry, weirdness, curiosity, and growing up. Yeah, it could also be a case of something being revealed with that Ace of Swords there. And look closely, investigate, think before acting. That just gives you that again, the confirmation that you need to take action. You know what needs to happen, and it's time to do it. Okay? So, even though it is challenging and it's been very difficult and painful to get to this point, Aries, I think it's important that, to focus on, you're finally accepting what is fair and what has to happen, what is fair to happen, what is legal to happen, what is the natural consequence here, to accept it, to embrace it, to see it through, because this person or dynamic or situation, it just needs to leave your life. It's been dragging you down and really affecting your health, not to mention your money, your confidence, everything, right? And whatever is revealed, it's just the last confirmation in a string of many others, where it's like, well, I can't pretend I don't know this now, right? With the Ace of Swords, everybody knows, everybody sees this. So it's not just me being in my head and doubting myself and questioning myself, because you've been trying to find reasons, you've been trying to find excuses, you've been trying to put a spin on the information you got, to give this person, to continue giving this person or the situation the benefit of the doubt. And now whatever is revealed with the Ace of Swords is the truth, it's fact, everyone sees it. So it's almost like, well, now I have no choice. I have to take this action now, because that's it. You know what I mean? So, like I say, while it's been a painful process getting here, it's time to focus on the fact that this is what needs to happen, this is what is fair, this is what is the natural conclusion, and you can finally free yourself from this burden that you have been carrying for a very long time. We can't help someone that doesn't want to help themselves. I do want to say that. And yeah, it's important that we don't go down with them. It's not our karma, it's theirs, right? And if we can help, we help, but we shouldn't enable, because if we enable, we take that karma upon ourselves as well, and it's not fair, So I'm glad to see that it's coming to an end, because you don't deserve this. All right. So moving on to Leo. Hey Leo, thank you for joining us. And as always, if you're skipping ahead, please make sure to watch the intro, because there's also information for you there. 7 of Wands. Anything fall on the floor? The Moon. The Ace of Cups. Leo, you might be fighting for something that was promised to you and never delivered, and now you're going to war. You're like, seriously, where is it? Let's see what else we get for Leo for the week ahead. What is Leo dealing with in the week ahead? The situation, the 6 of Wands, victory energy. The challenge, the 3 of Wands, waiting. The outcome, the Ace of Wands, lots of Wands. So that means you're very fired up here, slightly angry, and it's time to take action. That's it. No more waiting. Bottom of the deck, the Wheel. Absolutely. Change needs to happen here. You're making change happen, because I feel like you're letting go of something that has been nothing but a waiting game, and that is the turning point for you. When you can see something else come in, right? It's almost like it's a similar energy to someone else that I can't remember now. A different sign. I don't know if it was an earth sign or can't remember. Anyway, where what you wanted is not coming to you from the source you wanted to come from, and when you turn your back on that, you release it. You see what you want come to you from a different source, in a different way. Does that make sense? So it's like you want true love, and you have been waiting for this person to give that to you, and to treat you properly, and to commit to you, and to whatever. And it's just not been happening, and it's been challenging, difficult, hurtful. You felt rejected, you felt miserable, you know what I mean? When you finally decide, you know what, I want true love, and I don't care if it's going to be with you or not. I know what I want, I know what I deserve, and that's what I want. And I don't care where it's going to come from, right? So in other words, I release you. If this isn't happening with you, I release you. I know what I want, what I deserve, and that's what I want. And as soon as you do that, you detach from a desired outcome, or wanting it with a specific person in a specific way, right? A desired outcome. As soon as we release our hold on that desired outcome, here it is. You know what I mean? Dun, da, 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 trumpets, flags, whatever. It's just going to be from something else, somewhere else, someone else, in a different way, which is why it's so important that we keep an open mind about things, right? And that's exactly the kind of situation I'm seeing, whether it's with love, whether it's with work, whether it's whatever. Why am I talking so fast? Because of all these wands, that's what I'm feeling, okay? So, change is happening. You do have a victory as soon as you stop waiting and you make change happen for yourself. You kind of let go and let God with that Wheel of Fortune. You know, you're like, you know what, whatever happens, happens. I know what I want. I'm not going to control how it happens. Excuse me, I had to wipe my nose. I'm not going to control how it happens, where, when. Let go, let God, and here it is. Here it is, okay? So let's get more clarity here for a Leo for the week ahead. 6 of Wands, the 9 of Swords. Exactly. That's where you've been. You've been stuck in your head, feeling stuck, feeling hopeless, feeling trapped, afraid. What if it never happens? What if this and what if that? A lot of insecurity, a lot of instability. 3 of Wands, the Death card, because what you were waiting on was never going to happen to begin with. It was the wrong person, it was the wrong situation. You wouldn't have gotten your outcome from that to begin with. There's no chance. There is just no chance. And the struggle was releasing that expectation. Okay, that was your challenge. And then the Ace of Wands in the outcome, the Queen of Cups, with the Page of Cups. Here it is. Here it is, what you have been wishing for, where your heart is, what your heart has been wishing for and longing for. Here it is. It's just from a different source, from a different place, from a different person, in a different way. The Wheel of Fortune, yeah, it's time to end the cycle of despair, disappointment, feeling not good enough, feeling rejected, feeling like, why was this not happening for me? Is this ever going to happen? Why is this not happening? Depression. We've all been there, guys. Myself included. I understand. I'm not just preaching at you. I understand. I get it. And when we finally release whatever this was, that was such a big expectation, such a big hope, but the more we wanted it, the further away it seemed to go, right? And when we release it, when we let it go with the Death card, and we allow change to happen, we allow for God to step in, for our angels, for the universe, whatever you call it, right? We allow for co-creation. I know what I want, but I'm going to be open in terms of how I get it. The universe can step in, and the co-creation process, what's going on? There's some weird noises. And the co-creation process can happen, and you get the dream love offer, you get the dream job offer, you finally find your dream home. And it's so much better than this that you've been stuck on. It's actually so much better. But when we hold on to a desired outcome, and it has to be that, what we're actually doing is we're boxing ourselves in. We're limiting ourselves to what could be by telling ourselves it has to be this. And as soon as we release our grasp on that, what comes in is so much bigger, so much better, so much more beautiful. And that's what I'm looking at here for you, Leo. Okay, whatever this is for you, you're going to have to tell me. But if you resonate with the reading, if this is making sense to you, I hope it's giving you this new approach to try, so that you get to this desired being fulfilled above and beyond what you were initially expecting. Okay? So let's see, Oracle energy and advice for Leo for the week ahead. Oracle energy and advice for Leo for, okay, this one, the week ahead. Manage to be glad. Create your own happiness regardless of conditions. Number 43, exactly what we were talking about. Don't put conditions on it. It has to be this, it has to be that, it has to be by this time, it has to be with this person, it has to be from this job, place, company, whatever. It has to be in this place. Keep an open mind. Be glad, be in joy, in happiness, be in the present, okay? Be happy with who you are. Remember who you are and what you deserve, and just keep an open mind in terms of any sort of outcome. Okay? Keep an open mind. Entertain the possibilities. Messages for a rabbit. Service to the animal world. There will be a very quick change here. There will be unexpected communication. As soon as you release whatever this is, things will happen very quickly. Things will change very quickly. Through communication, through messages. This is also understanding things on a deeper level, the way they're explaining it to me. So it's almost like you're understanding the process of manifestation and how it works, of how we attach desperation to something and we push it away as opposed to attracting it. And when we release our expectations and we trust that what will be, that's when things can actually come to us faster, right? We attract. We don't chase. If you chase, you never catch, right? It's that kind of energy. It's understanding things on a deeper level. Such a curious dream. Number 45, grounding, returning to reality, coming home. Yeah, so whatever this was that you've been stuck on in terms of your expectations and conditioning it, when you release it, when you allow for that to end, you come out of this illusion of it has to be this. This is the best thing for me. Says who? Why are you limiting yourself? You know what I mean? And as soon as we do that, we see true possibility, we see true potential, and we see so many more options than what we ever thought we had available to us. You know what I mean? So, I hope this makes sense to you, Leo, and I hope it helps if you are dealing with these energies. Like I say, it's amazing because it looks like you're finally at that point where you're ready to just release whatever this is and be like, you know what, I want, what I deserve. I don't care where it's coming from, as long as what makes me happy and what I deserve, I'll embrace it wherever it's going to come to me from. As soon as you do that, Ace of Cups, there it is, right? But it's like overflowing. It's more than you could ever ask for. So be open to that, okay? All right, and moving on to Sagittarius. Hey Sagittarius, thanks for joining us. And as always, if you're skipping ahead, please be sure to also watch the intro because there's important information for you there. So let's see what's going on for Sagittarius Summarizing Venus signs in the week ahead. What is going on for Sagittarius? Sagittarius in the week ahead. Okay. The situation is the King of Swords. The challenge is the Knight of Cups. The outcome is the Death card. Bottom of the deck is the Nine of Cups. So with the Nine of Cups, there is a wish that is being fulfilled. There's a wish that is coming true. And that allows you to cut ties with something, make an offer, accept a different offer. It leads to an ending and a big change in your life, but it's something that you're very happy with that Nine of Cups at the bottom of the deck. I feel like this is an ending that you've been waiting for, but it's almost like I can't walk away from this until this is set up. I can't walk away from this until I know that I have something else to go to. And I feel like that's what's happening here. Okay? Whether it's a case of you've been holding back from telling someone how you truly feel because they were in another relationship or you were in another relationship. This is where, you know, it's a natural ending that happens that frees you to go towards what your heart desires. But you can express, you can go after. Why? Because you've been in this situation of, I am standing in my integrity, I'm doing the right thing here, I'm doing the legal thing, I'm keeping my commitments, I'm doing the ethical thing here. And there's something that happens, something comes to a completion, something comes to a natural conclusion, and you're kind of very happy that this is finally ending, because it frees you to go after what you truly want, is what I'm seeing here. You have been holding yourself back because it was the right thing to do, however that makes sense, right? Until something else came together, until something else was ready. And what I'm looking at is it's ready. It's finally ready, okay? And there's a natural conclusion. You're free to move towards where you truly want to go, okay? So this can be anything. It can be that love scenario that I saw, or it could be, you know, I'm not going to quit my job. I'm not going to quit my job until my business is all set up and running, and now it is, and you can quit your job. Or if you've been avoiding doing that, it could be something happening where there's a restructure and it's like the company is giving you the opportunity to walk away, or the company is giving you the opportunity, you know, they're saying, oh, this job is going away, this role is being going away altogether. You could move into this if you wanted, or you could take a severance pack or whatever. It's a natural ending that is happening here, okay? That frees you to go towards what you truly want. So let's see. Let's clarify here for Sagittarius, the King of Swords, with the Hierophant. Yeah, definitely. You were doing the right thing. You were doing something that you committed to. You made a commitment and then you stuck by it. You stayed in your integrity and you kept your promise. You kept your commitment, despite the fact that you wanted something else with the Knight of Cups. Knight of Cups as the challenge. Five of Swords. Yeah. But you stuck it out. You stuck it out. You didn't rock the boat. And it might have been kind of a rocky environment to begin with. But again, to you, it was about, I made a promise, I'm going to keep my promise. I made a commitment, I'm going to keep my commitment. It was a lot of internal conflict here. There was an internal struggle. This could also be a case of, I can't make my offer until they're done with their ex, or I can't take them up on their offer until I'm done with my ex, because I want to do things properly here. I don't want to be any overlap or whatever. You know what I mean? There was something external that was shaky, tumultuous. There was conflict, drama, pettiness that needed to be dealt with and done before you could move away from it into something else, whatever the case is, okay? And with the Death card in the outcome, the Four of Swords, like I say, this is something that has been long awaited. And the Fool, yep. And the Fool, brand new beginning. You can jump into whatever this other thing is wholeheartedly now. You're free, there's no ties binding you anymore. And there's the Nine of Cups, yeah, the Ten of Swords. there's an ending that is happening, but it's what you wanted. I feel like it's what you wanted, but you didn't want it. Does that make any sense? Yeah. You wanted something to end because you decided you wanted something else, not the situation you were already in. Whether it's to do with work, whether it's to do with love, you take it as makes sense. Your wish would have been for this to end so you can move towards this other thing. However, you told yourself, you know what? Nope. I made a promise. I made a commitment. I will see it through. I will do the right thing with that King of Swords. And good for you. Good for you, because you're reaping what you sowed. You're reaping the karma of that. And in this situation, that means you're being released from that, okay? And there's a lot of conflict. It wasn't easy to see things through. It wasn't easy to stay in whatever commitment you were in. However, you did the right thing. You did things the right way, right? From a legal standpoint, from an ethical standpoint, you stayed in your integrity. Good for you. And in the outcome, you're being released. Whatever this is coming to a natural conclusion. It's done. You don't have to deal with it again. It gives you the freedom to pursue what you truly want, what you truly wish for, where your heart truly is. And be released from this time of feeling stuck and just waiting something out, running the clock, as you fulfill whatever this previous commitment was. But like I say, something is happening here external to you where the ending is happening on its own, right? You're keeping your end of the bargain. The other party is now talking about ending things, or it just naturally falls apart. Whatever this is, okay, with the Death card. It happens, and it's actually what you've been wishing for, because it frees you up to pursue what you truly, truly want, okay? Whether it's a person, job, business, whatever. Moving, whoever, whatever. Nature. I thought it was natural. Nature communication, number 37. 37 adds up to a 10. That's completion, that's ending. Flower energies, fairy energies, elemental messengers. So this is as a connection to nature. It talks about instinct, it talks about intuition, it talks about grounding, it talks about, it's almost like fighting your inner nature or your inner desire. You couldn't say what you wanted to say. You had to kind of hide away. And I'm rhyming. You couldn't have a genuine, open, honest communication that you wanted to have. You had to hide away, keep it to yourself, and that is what is now ending. Painting the roses red, covering up errors, number 27. 9, another number of completion. And this isn't, it's not necessarily a mistake in covering up errors. It's more that once you realize what you truly wanted to do, or what you truly wanted to say, or who you truly wanted to be with, it felt like this other situation was a poor choice, right? You started to look at it as, well, it's not ideal, it's not the best situation for me, it's not what I truly want to do. However, I'm still going to go through the motions, I will still keep my commitment, right? Is what I'm seeing. And what do we have at the bottom of the deck? Do not drink poison, number 8. Do not do things you know are bad for you. Yeah, you've kept yourself in a situation that it didn't favor you. It wasn't easy for you. It might have actually been quite stressful, quite challenging, quite painful. But you stuck it out because you made a commitment and you're going to see it through, right? And now it's finally coming to a close. It's finally coming to a natural conclusion, a natural completion, and you're being freed, you're being released to go after what you truly wish for. So good for you. That's good. That is very, very good. Because I have been doing this reading for quite a few weeks now, where I was telling you, be true to yourself, be honest with yourself, do what you know you want to do, what truly makes you happy and whatnot. And I feel like for some of you, you have taken steps and you have initiated that ending. You've done things properly, and you've done things ethically, right, or legally. You have gone by the contract, or you have gone by the terms of your agreement, or whatever this is. You've done things properly there. You didn't lead anyone on. You didn't, have any overlap, any sort of messy situation like that. And for others of you, you decided to stick it through, to see it through, to stand by your commitment, no matter what it was doing to you. And this is, the universe's way of saying, we appreciate your integrity. However, you deserve this. This is meant for you. We're releasing you from this commitment to go towards what you truly want and what you truly deserve. Okay? So tell me what this is. But if this is making sense, I'm happy for you. Tell me what this is. I hope the reading helps you. All right? So I'll leave that with you. Have a great week, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.